tests out here today. 3 axes. Actually, this is considered a tomahawk. Really a wide blade on it, probably about 4.5 inches. This is a Grand Forks Brooks small forest axe. And this one here, I just recently got, is a Grand Forks Brooks splitting axe. And kind of show the differences between the 3 of them, which ones are good for what, and go from there. This one here, of course, is going to be tops on splitting. So if I put a piece up here to split, it should go through right away. But if I was going to use the Grand Forks Brooks axe, it may not do quite as good. And if I use tomahawk type, it might not do it at all. That was the bark there, that's no fair. Well, pretty good. It's got a pretty thin edge on it. So we'll go from there. So let's take all 3 on these limbs right here and see which one takes off the limbs easier. Got to get on the safe side here. So we would think that the splitting axe wouldn't do as well. Okay, now we can look at it. Pretty nice. I think that the Grand Forks Brooks small forest axe would be probably the best long run. So let's try the tomahawk out too. See if I can get in a safe place here. Pretty good. That limb's all around me, it makes it hard. Yeah, not bad. So I'm going to cut this one here. You want to cut so that you're on the opposite side of where you're at, or not where you're swinging. So this tomahawk does pretty darn good. It should be one of the best for chopping in a tree. Let me stop the camera and move you over here. Now I got you closer to the cutting area here. Still using the tomahawk. The handle is round and doesn't help a bit for sliding on it. Take one glove off. If I'd hit in the right place, it'd help. So it's doing pretty good. Now let's try the Grand Forks Brooks forest axe. Oh, a lot nicer.
Yeah, you got more weight to it. Much better handle. Get the last hit here. There we go. So I think that's going to be the winner.
The splitting axe would not do it. So before we continue with the axes, I wanted to test out a knife too. It's my river buggy knife. It's made out of a horse-drawn buggy. Has a tapered tang and everything. It's about like 3/16 at the thickest part. So I have tested these out, but not real thorough. Looks like it's going to make nice curls. It's a full flat grind, so it might not be as good as a Scandi, but it's better for all around, I would think. See, I'm not getting real thin curls there. Could be the wood too. There we go. Wood really makes a difference. Then just kind of practicing with your knife, getting the angle right. Yeah. So it does a good job that way. Splitting to get it in finer stuff. You get some nice pencil lead if you work at it, I guess. Nice. Yeah, it's getting nice and small. So I made it because it's a good all-around bushcraft camp type knife. There's a nice small pencil size. One a little bit smaller here. You want a knife that'll do this. Do all the camp chores, cut the cord for your paracord or whatever you're using, bank line. So it looks like it's going to do good that way. Let's see how good it is batoning. Nice. This is lodgepole pine, not the greatest of wood. Those pieces I just had were fir. Yeah. Good knife. I knew it was going to be. But yeah. Good all-around knife, good camp knife. So that's my buggy spring knife. So here's a good test. Here's a dead old tree. Use the tomahawk, the Grand Sports books, and see which one works the best. Make a wedge over on this side. Don't really need it with this small of a tree, but we'll do her. Pretty wet. A lot of snow up here. So the tomahawk bites right in. But again, it's really hard to hold with that handle. Sorry, the Grand Fords. Yeah, it bites in pretty good. Grand Forks goes deeper because it's heavier. Yeah, looks like a lot of pitch in there too. Been dead for quite a while. Good stuff. And a good fat wood piece here. Look at that stuff right there. Beautiful. Yeah, nice. That will keep the fire going. Bounces right off. This splitting axe is really good for this stuff. Down deeper down in here is the better stuff. Smells really good. Got some of that fat wood, processing it here. Wow, those curls are really nice. They would really go up fast. Very good. Pretty wet stuff. But wet fat wood even burns. Great stuff.